My people, wonder shall never cease to end though. Hey, I want you guys to watch this clip of video of Operation Dudula leader saying that she's from Zimbabwe. Hey, I am very surprised this afternoon. Welcome back to this channel. Please do well to like, comment, and subscribe. Help me to share your thoughts in the comment section. Yeah, let's get started.
I came here with a heavy heart. I would like to apologize to my fellow Zimbabweans about this. I was just trying to hustle. Yes, my parents are from Zimbabwean, but I was born in South Africa, and that makes me a South African.
We were talking to one of the moderators, right, Umazibu Gojaha, and he was basically saying on the issue of migration. It was also a contentious one, but he also raised a valid point to say, you know what, I asked him, should foreign nationals take part in this dialogue? He had said, listen, if certain issues are issues of contention, they should also take part so that they can form part of the solution. And I can see your eyebrows raised there. As Operation Dudula, what inputs did you make? And
I didn't want to rush into doing this story because this is very sensitive and could determine the future of South Africa for the next 10 years. As you know, Zandile Dabula is the leader of Operation Dudula, and there's been many questions as to who she really is, where she's from, her identity, because Operation Dudula, the whole organization, is based on finding out people's identification, xenophobia, and all of those things. So now the problem is a lot of people have been investigating Zandile Dabula to find out she is Zimbabwean. Yes, there's a lot of information. Even this picture, they say that this picture was taken in Zimbabwe. This is her sister. I needed to be very careful on how I present the information that I present you with, because Operation Dudula has a lot of supporters and their message is very strong and very positive for the whole of South Africa. I think they're doing a good job because previously they were attending the whole issue with the clinics and I was supporting them fully. And also the thing about school children, the only thing is that when you go after school children and you want to remove them out of schools because their parents are illegal immigrants, it's kind of sensitive, but I guess they can do that. So the evidence, first of all, this picture here, as you can see the resemblance, they are saying the lady on the right is Zandile Dabula's sister. You can see they look alike. Just in case you didn't think she's really Zimbabwean, I mean the sister, here's a video of her singing in Shona. But the biggest evidence of all is to just check who the person is. Okay, yesterday I was listening to Operation Dudula's Twitter space and they were asking Zandile Dabula who she really is. A Xhosa man, called in and asked, okay, I'm a traditional man, I need to know where you are from. Operation Dudula and Zandile Dabula, they deflected, they never answered the question. And that question is pretty straightforward. Okay, fine. Let's say she doesn't want to tell us where she's really from. Maybe it's a sensitive issue. At least we must know where she went to primary or high school. At least someone who grew up with her should come out and vouch for her, right? If you're saying that you grew up in Soweto, Soweto, we know each other here. If you grew up in Soweto, there are many uncles, about Koko, neighbors, about Maki, everyone who know who you are. Like if you go to my cousin right now, they'll tell you all my files, my scandals, what I did when I was young, my moomish, everything. So now a lot of people wouldn't ask who Zandile Dabula is, her background, her heritage, but what she stands for. Operation Dudula itself, just being on Operation Dudula, you should be purely South African, not born outside, not even your granny or anything, because what you stand for is very big. A lot of people right now are not using the clinic because of Operation Dudula. Some people have passed away because of Operation Dudula and what they are doing. So the impact that they are having on South Africa is pretty huge. So one way or the other, we need to know who Zandile Dabula is. And according to me, she's Zimbabwean. Operation Dudula people, this lady is Zimbabwean, guys. Let's be serious, because if she was purely South African, even if she was a naturalized citizen, she would have told us by now. What is she hiding? You cannot hide something like this. She needs to tell us the truth.
Breaking news. Finally, the truth comes out from Zandile. She'd been pretending for about 3 years to be South Africa citizens in unnecessary position. And she has been doing jealousy task. Let me ask you, simple question. Where have you been? Where has been your illegal investigation at the moment? The money stolen 2 billion rands under rules of ANC and under DA government 1.6 billion rand. My question is, where have you been? You've been Zimbabwe. Try to suck it up that truth. You must prioritize a massive fraud to investigate then tiny issues and stop Cape Independence. People are making another state inside of Muzansi. How? What is your task here? As you said, you are Patriotic Alliance. Let's watch this video.
Yes, my parents are from Zimbabwean, but I was born in South Africa, and that makes me a South African. Yes, my parents are from Zimbabwean, but I was born in South Africa, and that makes me a South African.
I think I told you many times before that she's Zimbabwean. She's got Zimbabwean kids. Many of you thought I was lying, but now it's confirmed. But what I want to tell you is this. We are one people, one Africa, and we must unite. And the reason why you're all rallying behind this woman is because of the Zimbabwean DNA that she has. We are known as the Mutapa Empire people. We are one of only 6 empires in Africa. We're a great people, and we can help South Africa.
So Zandile Dabula and the Operation Dudula, they've been just exposed. So it's either Zandile Dabula has got an agenda against them illegal foreigners, or she doesn't understand how the things go. She just doesn't understand how the dynamics of politics work, because she's been chasing around foreigners in hospitals, undocumented foreigners. And hear me out. I'm not talking. I'm not condoning illegal foreigners or whatever. But I've always said that whatever she's doing there in the hospitals, it's unconstitutional and it's inhumane. Just maybe you could have stopped them probably when they were going to get like some other services than the health services, because that's between a matter of life and death. But as you call up, what we want to expose with all these efforts Zandile Dabula that she's been doing, they've been just exposed. The Madlanga Commission, where yesterday the crime intelligence boss Mr. Khumalo was testifying yesterday, and he exposed 5 syndicates, of which 3 of them I think they are linked with the Tembisa Hospital. And the Tembisa Hospital is one of those hospitals that Zandile Dabula and Dudula, they've been guarding against illegal or all foreigners. They were just not allowed anymore to go to hospitals. Now you see who's at fault when it comes to health frailties. Do you see who's at fault? It's not the foreigners. It's actually the South Africans themselves, the people in government, the middlemen, the mafias. So I would call this the health mafia. So they've got this health mafia, which is 3 syndicates, and all of them, they are apparently linked to Uket Maklala and the middlemen, or Brown Mohotsi. It's just a lot. But what I wanted to highlight here, which Zandile Dabula has been exposed. Imagine this health mafia defrauded just one hospital, Tembisa Hospital, 2 billion rands. One. How many hospitals do you have in South Africa? How many of them are under this syndicate? How many of them have been defrauded by this mafia? So you are busy chasing around people who are just actually innocent when it comes to these healthy things. Because Zandile have been saying, health facilities in South Africa, they are congested, they don't have medicines anymore, they are understaffed. It's all because of the pressure that is put by illegal and all the other foreigners, because she was just chasing all foreigners. But here you've got a health mafia, a syndicate that defrauded 2 billion in one.
Today, you're going to hear the truth, and the truth, it has been revealed by herself, because I know a lot of people have been unsure for the things that was going on social media about Zandile Dabula, if she's a Zimbabwean or South African. But here where she was briefing her story, her background on the social media, when she was telling the whole entire world where she belonged, Watch the video.
Yes, my parents are from Zimbabwean, but I was born in South Africa, and that makes me a South African.
Okay, as you watch the video, what did you understand from Zandile? So my question to you is that where does she belong to? In South Africa or in Zimbabwe?
Hi people, welcome back to the channel once again. If you are turning into the channel, please do also like, comment and share. At this point, I want everybody to grab your popcorn, juice, sit down, let us talk, because this time around we need to talk, because now, oh my god, wonder shall never cease to end. So all my new subscribers, thank you all. By the clip of video that you watched, I know that you have understand everything that, in fact, ever since South Africans have been saying that foreigners should go, foreigners should do this, foreigners should leave their country, and their leader itself happened to be a Zimbabwe lady. Oh my god, what a word! Zimbabwe lady, for that matter, the leaders of Operation Dudu, people have been saying this, and I myself, I suspected that before, but I was like, just since there is not enough evidence, I don't need to talk about it. But now, the evidence is loud and clear. Her parents is from Zimbabwe, but she was born in South Africa, grew up and raised in South Africa, but that doesn't mean that she is from South Africa. She is a Zimbabwe from by blood and everything. She's a Zimbabwe. But there she is, chasing foreigners. What baffles me more, she's chasing Zimbabwe. Many of them that are doing business, they turn them around. Last time, a Zimbabwean man died at the front of the hospital in South Africa. Reason because she's a foreigner, they refuse to allow her access to hospital, to clinic. This is too much. I can't even believe that she's a Zimbabwean. I thought that she was South Africa by birth, as in her family, her parents, everything is from South Africa. So you that watch this clip or video, at this point, I want everybody to come outside and share your opinion, share your thoughts in the comment section, because this one I'll be replying all the messages. See you guys in my next video. Thank you. Bye bye.